What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. And today we've got a Patreon request. So huge thank you to Alexandra, my incredible patron. But they would like for me to take a look at We Don't Talk About Bruno from the Encanto soundtrack, which I believe is a Disney musical where Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton, In the Heights, 21 Chump Street fame wrote the music for, which is awesome. Like, that is super cool. I swear, I don't know how Lin has time to do all of this stuff. It's like, In the Heights movie, oh, I'm gonna direct Tick Tick Boom, the Hamilton Pro Shot, write the music for this Disney musical. It really blows my mind, the kind of just like work ethic and drive that Lin has. It's just, it's really inspiring. This is so fun because these kind of reactions, like, I literally know absolutely nothing about this show. Like, I haven't even seen a trailer for it, so this is totally just diving into the unknown. But it's Lin, so you know it's going to be so well written, and it's going to have that just Lin-Manuel, I don't know, speed, like up-tempo-ness to it, which, you know, is right up my alley. So Alexandra, thank you again so much for the patronage. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Remember, if this is your first time at the channel, I do these musical type reactions pretty much every day, so definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. But let's go ahead and get into it.
You didn't understand what he saw.
Then you better figure it out, because it was coming for you.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But it was my wedding day.
It was our wedding day.
We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Oh, this is a groove.
Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin. You're telling this story or am I?
I'm sorry, mi vida go on.
Bruno says it looks like rain.
Why did he tell us?
In doing so, he floods my brain.
I will like the umbrella.
Married in a hurricane.
What a joy to stay, but anyway, we don't talk
Oh my god.
no, 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 no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Hey, Bruno live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a heavy lift with a gift so humbling.
God, I love her flow.
Grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
7-foot frame, racks along his back.
God, what a great transition.
Your name, it all fades to black. Yeah, he sees your dreams. His song screams. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no.
I love how sinister everything gets when Bruno is singing.
He told me my fish would die the next day. Dead.
No, no. He told me I'd grow a gut, and just like he said that all my hair would disappear. Now look at my hair.
Your fate is sealed when your prophecy is read. He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine.
Interesting. Satine is in this.
Of my dreams would be just out of reach. Betrothed to another. It's like I hear him. Hey sis, I want not a sound out of you. I can hear him now. Bruno. Yeah, about that Bruno. I really need to know about Bruno. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Bruno.
Isabella, your boyfriend here.
Time for the end.
What the hell?
Never should have brought up Bruno.
Man, that was awesome. That was so cool. I loved at the end all of those different harmonies, like everybody singing at the exact same time. Like I know Lynn loves to do that usually with like two different characters singing, different lyrics at the same time, but yeah, getting all of them there at the ending like that. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. But I feel like from this song, Bruno doesn't necessarily seem like a villain. Like he's just saying things that happen to play out later in life. So I don't know. I could definitely see Bruno being like a mislead villain in this just based on this number and how he was kind of presented in this song. But I gotta say, my like either him or the character with like the I don't know if it was like a red bandana in her hair or like a red bow or something. The one that did like the sounds of falling sand run there. Oh my God. I don't know who is the voice actor for that character, but I'm gonna need to Google that because she sounded great. And I really hope she's done other like hip hop. Because, like I said, her flow right there was beautiful. And really, one more like even like at the end when it was all of those different voices all coming in, something I really really liked about this was that all of the characters that we saw that we got to hear sing, they all had very very different voices. Like they were all very distinct and very different from each other, and then to see them all like just fitting in and working together there at the end and sounding so good, and that harmony was just that was that was something special. So I can definitely already tell that Bruno is gonna be my favorite character when I eventually watch this entire movie. Like his voice, it just sounds so damn sinister, and I love it. Not to mention, like every time that he's on screen, he seems to have like a greenish like hue or tinge to him, background lighting and stuff, and green is my all-time favorite color. And yeah, if I am wrong and he actually is the villain of this movie, then that's just even more reason for me to love him, because villains always have the best songs. I think that's like a musical rule. If he isn't though, like if he doesn't end up being the villain, if I am right, my money is on Satine, the girl that was like coming down on that giant swing, the one who like the prophecy was good for. I feel like there is something hidden there, maybe beneath the surface of that character. Again, though, I'm just getting this off of like 20 seconds of her in this number, but oh man, this seems like a really, really fun show, and the Lin Miranda of it all definitely kind of shined through here. Not to say that it sounded, a lot like Hamilton or In the Heights, but you could definitely tell that it was him with that. The lyricism was so good in this. But my big question though is, does Bruno actually make the prophecies, or is he just the person that reads them? Like, is he just the messenger that's like getting all of this hate directed towards him for just being like, hey, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this is how it is. That's something that I could see in this, but this is why it's so fun to go into these musicals and just watch like one number and be like, man, what do I think the entire plot is going to be about now? Not to mention, it kind of seemed like Bruno was like almost shape-shifting in this number between like young Bruno, like young idealistic Bruno, and then into like the present day Bruno with all the rats along his back and stuff. That's really, really kick-ass. It was done really well. And I don't know if this number is like a dream sequence or if it's an actual number. Like, I don't know if he can do that in real life, but if he can, like, that's pretty much a superpower. And you don't really want to give villains, superpowers in Disney musicals? Question mark? I guess I don't know. I've really only ever seen Aladdin and like the Aristocats and the Return of Jafar. So I don't know. That could be something that Disney does. Regardless, I will find out eventually, because I definitely going to have to watch this entire thing. But if there are other numbers that you think that I should react to aside from We Don't Talk About Bruno, definitely feel free to pop those down in the comments, because yeah, I'm going to have to listen to more music from this probably before I watch the entire thing. But Alexandra, thank you so much for the patronage and for the request. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all in a reaction very soon.